Okay, so saw this one on the main Monster Train Discord, and it looks like nobody's done it, so could be a good one for us to do here. It is Tethys, but it's with Hellhorned. It's probably, Tethys still will be probably useless, but we'll see. But generally, Hellhorn can just carry the heavy Stygian clan here, usually. And the comment they made is that it had a strong start, but then kind of peters out. So we shall see what is in store. I'm guessing there's no cranberry shenanigans if they're saying it's a strong start. Okay, Crypt Builder is definitely a strong start. Frenzied Swarm is a strong start. Hidden Passage, maybe. Frenzied Swarm into Patient is technically good, but also kind of bad for the melee weakness. I don't know. Could do what we did in that other one with just like, could set up like mid or bottom and push Patient off of us. I mean, Stygian just has a lot of answers for Patient, so I'm not like typically worried about Patient. Even Hellhorn has good answers. Tellus a pusher with Tethys is not great. Arcus should be fine. Yuck. So no Frostbite Tethys. That does make this ring one a lot more concerning. Especially considering, there's a Divine Horde. So I think there's so many good artifacts between these two clans that I would really want to reach for that horde. But really, dealing with a crossbow could be pretty tough here. I mean, I guess we have torches, but they still have 5 health. I have the Hidden Passage, which could help. I have the Crypt Builder, which could kind of help. It doesn't help as much as you'd think, considering you're just killing the tank and not actually dealing with the unit, and it's costing your whole turn. Now, the upside with Conduit there is it wouldn't cost my whole turn. The downside is, does it really matter that it doesn't cost my whole turn, because I'm not doing much else in Ring 1. Just a torch or a lance has to be on the floor anyway. And that's another thing. I had to be on the floor. I do no damage to the bosses. My best bet is to hit a Crypt Builder into the boss. Maybe I hit 1, 2 if I'm really lucky. Sometimes I don't hit any still. That's the problem I had with Conduit. And I gotta say, there's a lot of things that could go wrong. And I'm really not a fan of going to Merchant of Magic with Tethys. I think, especially, Stygian, I could just roll both sweepers here. That might be okay if I get a ritual. I think if I get a ritual, I could justify going to the Magic, but otherwise, you're really hoping to find Frost Shark or some incant units. I would even argue finding Nameless Siren is still pretty risky there. It only has 10 health. You can't buff up the health. And, Sweeper Boss, I'll get 1 hit in on it. I get 0 with Tethys, right? And it will have Spell Shield, I think, if I take the Horde. So I think we're really going Hellhorn, which further makes me not want to go Conduit, right? Because Conduit really just mainly benefits in an incant deck. But I don't know, I don't gain much from Handheld Totem either. I think I definitely take less damage Ring 1, and I'm more able to take a Divine Horde if I take the Handheld Totem, though. Um, I don't think there's any way I can take this Divine Horde, honestly. I think there's too much risk. It obviously might be fine a lot of the time, but I think with Tethys, generally you have to skip the Divine Horde unless you have a really strong start, and I just don't think we have it. We'll see. I'm gonna take the handheld totem anyway. I think if I take like if it's like a unit trial, I guess if this is a really good artifact, maybe I can take the Horde. But I think even if it's a good artifact, I don't think I can take the Horde with Conduit. Let's take the handheld totem. Yeah, I mean these aren't going to be good enough to take the Divine Horde, I don't think. It's just too risky. I mean, if I get a sharded up crossbowman, there's so many ways that can go wrong. I mean, I can maybe use Hidden Passage if I can't get Crypt Builder or Frenzied Swarm on the right turns, but even that is very risky. Problem with the sweep, as I had to go bottom or mid. If I do either of those, I'm highly susceptible to crossbowmen. I think there's just no way I can take that. Between these, and plus if I get, let's say I take it, maybe I can take it on, but what if it's a unit draft on top of that? And like the trial is just now super definitely not takeable. I'd rather have a unit than a artifact. You'll get much more direction from a unit than an artifact. I think we just take Collection of Tales, honestly. I mean, as we've kind of outlined, I'm very unlikely to go incant. I'm not ruling it out entirely, but I think for sure we're going Hellhorn almost certainly. And a Collection of Tales, Split Anvil, it's like, yeah, I got the Crypt Builders, but I'm not getting any incant synergy. I'm just getting like low value spell cost reduction currently. There would be a chicken egg also. Like maybe it doesn't really mean anything if I reduce Frenzied Swarm, right? I can play that and the Crypt Builders anyway. So I really think the Collection of Tales just helps a little bit if I get like a fledgling imp but not endless, stuff like that, you know? Or if I just have a rough time putting Rage together. Feels really bad in this combo to not take the Horde, but that's Tethys for you. This is one of the many reasons Tethys sucks. I mean, it provides so little in the first ring. There's just no way I can take that. And yeah, case in point, it would have been this. And now I have a unit draft with armor. And even this is like kind of iffy. I mean, I now have an armor guy in the back who I cannot take care of. We're definitely paying Pyre health for doing this. But maybe Hidden Passage can pull me a little bit out of it. I think we have to take the unit draft though, right? I mean, this is the problem. Like, I didn't get any help with this artifact, and I am really bad. I didn't get the Frostbite, so I have to set up bottom or mid. Still a lot of incoming damage, and then the fucking crossbow guy with armor behind the boss means I'm maybe getting one hit in on the boss with Tethys, if that. I don't know. I don't know if I can take the unit draft, honestly. This is how bad Tethys is. And imagine if I didn't have Crypt Builder. Imagine if I had, like, Energy Siphon or something. So I've 3 crossbowmen in the waves to deal with. We're just gonna have to make it work. I think we can make this work. I'm definitely paying Pyre health for this. Here's a great example. It's like even this troop. It's like, am I really getting much from playing Crypt Builder here? Not really. Playing bottom is risky. I mean, I take the 5 here. And I don't even kill this because of the armor trial. And I most likely will just not kill it. It'll go down to 6 health. I could torch it for 4. Then I had to torch it again to kill it. All that while trying to survive the next wave. If I go mid, then I can't put 2 stewards in front of Tethys. I will say also if you remember a long time back, this pip reduction used to be random. I actually prefer that. I think that was better for the game for it to be random. It does hurt Tethys technically that the mid is always small, because this variant of Tethys really likes to go mid. It wants that to be able to finish top, but it also just like doesn't want to set up bottom because it doesn't have time to like prepare for it, you know? So I think this was a pretty bad change personally. It also just more incentivizes you to go top, right? It's like, oh, if I always have top available, every now and then you get the pip reduced top and you'd have to like go mid. I do kind of miss that aspect of the game. I think we set up bottom here though. We're just gonna focus on making sure we don't die to the boss. So I can get 1 torch in here. That means I just have to finish with 1 torch. Yeah, this is kind of what I was afraid of. So we don't try a steward or a frenzied swarm. I mean, these crit builders go completely to waste, so even getting the good crit builder, like, I guess I could crit builder here. I don't know though. Like, is that even good? Split anvil here, I will admit, would be decent. Then I could finish that off, get the gold. I don't know. Maybe I could have considered split anvil more. I really don't want to take the 5 here. But I don't have any choice. I'm taking the 5 no matter what. And if I kill this, it doesn't change that formula at all. So I'm tempted just to take my gold. And I think I will. We'll just get a hit on him. Yeah, this is fucking trash. Alright, we gotta move you up. Just trying to kill this boss. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay. We got a bit lucky there with the crit builder redraw. We were gonna probably... There's a chance we actually still die there, so... We got pretty lucky. Might just take the Crystallis. It's a lot better than Crit Builder early. And I need help right now. If I somehow brick on the unit draft and this unit, which I don't think will happen, but if I do, then that'll be fine. It also has synergy with my champ. Well, I'm curious as to what the strong start this guy's talking about is, because this looks like a pretty shitty start so far. I could take the vent. Take the vent. Okay. I see you now. I see you now. Okay. Lodestone. Yeah, we'll take that. I mean, this should be a win. All we need to do now is have an answer if there's a potential Spikes mini-boss. But, let's see, where's the Hell Vent? So we can get early Hell Vent here. It's the classic Ring 3, Ring 7 Hell Vent spread, so let's definitely get some health on the Lodestone Totem. Multi-strike. I can afford both. So I can afford multi on potentially a unit here, and then health on the load. -2. We should do Rail Beater, because again, if it's Spike's boss, or Spikes in general, we're gonna want that. Put that in first, put that in there. We should be good to go. Do we want any of this? I don't think we need to make life hard on ourselves. I could do this. I'm open to that. Don't know if that's worth the shards, but just trying to help with any sort of Spikes mini-boss. So we don't even have to deal with Spikes boss here, but maybe in Divinity. We would still like to get like a Siren of the Sea or a Nameless Siren into this Lodestone Totem, if we can. And +4, it's not nothing, but I think we should be able to take it. Alright, we cannot go top, unfortunately, because we did not get Lodestone in our opener. I guess that's fine. I can do some damage here. That helps. That's just gonna hit my pyre anyway. We're actually killing them without even doing anything here, which is nice. But let's super kill them. That's just the power of Rail Beater. Definitely offering token here, not much to think about. Well, it's definitely not Welder Helper. I think I'm actually going to take Fortify over Inferno. I mean, I definitely need... It's funny. I'm technically an incant deck now, right? We're fully an incant deck. No matter what. The Fortify is a pretty good incant card. It's 0 cost. I can put it on my stuff. Inferno is Inferno, though. I think I'm going to take Fortify. Not what I'm looking for, unfortunately. I could take a Titan Sentry, I just don't really know that it's super what I need. It's just going to be something I do eventually need to remove. I'm going to skip, I guess. It's Titan Sentry or nothing. I was really hoping for a Siren. We're going to Hellvent the Totem. 30 power intrinsic. Alright, Branded Warrior. We'll put that into the Rail Baiter. It seems like right now Rail Baiter's probably going to remain. Let's go check this first before we Hellvent. Intrinsic power. Intrinsic and power. I could intrinsic... I don't know. Oops. Don't know what I'm doing that for. Ooh, it's been a long time since I've seen this. Okay, this is the answer to Spike's mini-boss, if that's a thing. Yeah, you have to imagine we're taking that. It has been ages since I've seen that event. I mean, my gosh. Alright, you get duplicated. 30 power. I think we just keep the shards low for now. Holy crap, 3 rings without a temple. I think we should put the Branded Warrior into the Rail Beater then. I can't imagine there's many other things I'd want there. It will make this fight a little bit harder, but I don't think this is necessarily going to be that hard of a fight. There are some draw orders that could make it tricky, but eventually Talos won't even be, like, pushing. Come on, I made it so the 2 of the 3 frickin' banners were Lodestone, and it still wanted to fuck me, I guess. I don't know if we care about Tethys that much. Well, I can still fit the 2 Lodestones in on this floor. So I guess we'll do this. See, these 0 costs are not so bad here. Alright, we really gotta take care of the 18 damage guy. I mean, if I don't, I'm dead. Alright, thankfully... Fuck. No, okay, I know how to handle this. There we go. And we're just going to take that damage. Unfortunately, I'm taking 2 hits at 5 there because of this fucker. Unless I want to do that, which maybe I do. I mean, that's saving 4 damage. God, I just don't have enough fucking Ember. We're definitely taking an Ember upgrade. And hoping for maybe Conduit. Okay. We do that. We do that. We do that. Three times fucking 3 is 9. Well, Petrified Skull might be needing to get played here. I mean, let's see that. I have to hit a Crypt Builder since we top decked that. Well, they're not doing anything. This guy is. I think we need to focus on Talos then. Could go up here, but then I can't play Crypt Builder if I get it, so no. Just take the 9. Yeah, if I hit a Crypt Builder, I win. It's just up to now I have to hit a Crypt Builder in the next 10 cards, and we do. Okay. That was more hairy than I thought it would be. But the abysmal draw order is to blame there. Totally nothing. Totally will not accept responsibility on my part for any of that. You know, you'd think I would take the Ice Empire here, but I'm actually considering the other 2 cards. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I want gifts. It's technically, like, potentially good, but it's also potentially pretty bad, too. The Spike has the advantage of being able to be played on 0 Ember. But the Ice Empire, we did have to give up our answer to Spike's mini-boss, so Ice Empire could be a good answer there. I think we'd rather have the Ice Empire than the Spike. The Ice Empire is just such a good card. And there's the Nameless Siren. We definitely don't mind that. I think we should put it into a Lodestone Totem. Since we did put the Branded Warrior into the other thing. Plus, it's a really cool animation. I wish we would have got that before we Hellvented, but it's fine. Okay, we definitely need some cost reductions, and I don't need anything on the left there. Some removals as well. I think I'll do this now, since I have 3 freaking rings of no temple. Let's see if we're getting a conduit. Okay, we are. We take that for sure. Tethys might be able to be used on the seed, actually. Is there an intrinsic? I would intrinsic Frenzied Swarm. Alright. We want these to be 0. I will eventually need to overstack. Consumer move, definitely not. 10 there is fine. I'm rerolling just for cost reductions. Damn, holdover. That sucks. Yeah, whatever. I'd rather have double. I actually don't have like an amazing holdover, to be honest. I think we want both of these at 0. And I can put 10 there. That is fine. 65 shards is not the greatest. So I have a conduit. The crypt builders might be okay to leave in, since I can get a second point of conduit. So we just get rid of these shitty stewards. Alright. Feeling alright. Definitely by far the worst thing we could run into here. 65 shards, I'm not feeling the Heaven's Seal. Even though I'm not really doing much damage to him. May have to set up bottom here. God, this sucks. So that's the Nameless Siren one. Unfortunately, if I kill that collector, can't do this here. I definitely want to do that there. Yeah, can't really play this because I'm on the bottom floor. Vent here will be nice. It's probably not worth it. For how potentially awful that was, I will take it. Definitely unnamed tome. Easiest choice of my life ever. Okay. Inflame? Maybe. It's pretty expensive. Probably just skip here, honestly. Low on money, so the 10 gold might help. Left. It's not a whole lot here, but the vortex is probably pretty good. You want a battle stone? Sure. I don't even mind a 10 there, considering it is actually adding a lot of damage to it. Could take that. Don't think I need it. Just get rid of these for now. Stealth boss is pretty taken care of. I don't think I take this. Yeah. This is where Naismith went down. Oh yeah, we're gonna have no problem into that guy. Definitely not taking spikes, though. Spikes is a death wish. Okay, we can finally set up top for once. Amazing. I probably should have put that guy behind Railbeater. Oh well. Yeah, because now I'm not even getting the floor-wide rage. Suppose that's fine. Now I got it. Oh, I didn't get the rage. Oh. That's fine. Yeah. Turns out sap pretty good on that guy. I'm gonna guess that Naismith did not get the Lodestone Totem then. But I don't know, they said they had a strong start, and I'm like, I don't see anything strong in this seed beyond the Lodestone Totem, if I'm being honest. Like, there was no scaling offered other than Inflame. I guess there was a branded warrior, but who knows? We'll just have to see. Could take one more Ice and Pyre. I think that's okay. Ooh, tiresome climb. I think we would take it. It's expensive, but I can use it to overstack. Keep in mind we will, but it's also like, I don't know, there's the one temple I could intrinsic it, and that really helps with turn 1. I need to hit some merchant magic, so I don't have to hit this hell vent unless I want like a ton of these Lodestone totems. I think it's okay. I don't think you're ever wrong to take a tiresome climb. Okay. I don't know that we need to remove anything. I only have the upgrade on the single Lodestone totem to make. I don't know, the removals could still be okay. I can't really afford anything to the right, even with the 75. I mean, maybe I could. Cavern, I think just left is still better here. Okay, we can go incant armor over 25 health. Honestly, that's not better. I think 25 health is better. Let's do that. Okay, one more strike. Sure. For a rail beater. No, thank you. Get rid of torches, I think. Or crypt. Honestly, I don't need the crypt builders. Just get rid of those. Even if it's second point of conduit, they're still costing 1, which is not good. So I'm fine getting them out of here. This is the non-thing. Wanted to see if it was going to draw. What's his name? Conduit's pretty good here. You can't though. Turned out to be okay. Rail beater doing alright. Let's just do everything on this guy. Good old Lodestone Totem. We've got quite a lot of rage. Oops, I didn't need to do that. I don't think it'll matter. This guy has like a million things. He actually had attack still, that's wild. Arcus, you do a lot of damage, buddy. Siren Song, completely unnecessary. Alloy. Not feeling it, honestly. It costs Ember. I don't need anything to cost Ember. So we could Hellvent a Lodestone, just get another one. Or I could, I mean, I guess I really don't need cost reductions or holdover or double stack or anything. Alright, well, cost reduction on Tiresome Climb would be it, but I can do that at the next thing. Kinda actually just feeling Hellventing the Lodestone Totem. Might as well, right? We don't necessarily want to go super high on shards. We definitely don't want spikes. thought about moving that guy up. Can move that up. Pretty bad draw order, if I do say so myself. Not getting any kills. I guess that's fine. If I just sap the shit out of everything. Yikes. The fuck? After seeing that, I'm definitely... Ooh. Okay, I'll take that. After seeing that, I'm... You know, this is pretty good, too. These two Pierce. Could add Pierce, probably, to a thing. Holdover. Get that to a 1 is good. And then I don't... I think I do this. It puts Tethys at 15 health. I can survive turn 1 Divinity. And let's get another one of these. And I'll add Pierce to that. I think we keep to 120. We don't want to go any higher. I can remove Torch, I guess. Okay. That should be okay. Well, good thing I hell vented it. I fucking drew 3 of them in the opener. That's incredibly trash. Trash to levels of which this world has never seen. Question is, who are we sacrificing then? Nobody. Perfect. Alright, you get in here. Save that for when Fuckhead comes back. should be coming back. One out of 11 to get the thing. I don't think we care about the melee weakness. Man, the draw orders have just been so fun. I'm allergic to drawing any of my 3 frickin'... Like, it's bad enough 3 frickin' Lodestones in the opener, but then it's like... I have 3 Ascend cards. I can't... I'm just allergic to drawing them with either of these 2 Lodestones, apparently. It's pretty ridiculous. I can get 2 kills here, so I should just do 3 kills. There we go. Some rage. Okay, I can actually get this onto the floor, which should be good. Okay, hopefully I don't just continue this trend. It's weird because, like, this run should not feel this hard, but basically every fight, the draw orders have just been so crap. It's one of the potential weaknesses of Lodestone. That's why I'm a big fan of hellventing as many as you can. It really decreases the likelihood that that crap happens. Okay, 11 health, we should be able to be fine here. I think we want this in front. Unfortunately, Tethys could die here. How do we want to do this? Fuck that up a bit. Okay, we're actually fine here because I can kill that with that. What the hell is this draw? I mean, seriously, what the fuck is this? I draw three spells I can play? Oh, probably just dead here then. what's the better thing? I can get one more on, so I can sap him 2 times 1, 2, 3. 2 times 3 would be... Alright, whatever, let's go. Looks like we'll still live. Well, like I said, this just shouldn't be this hard, but the draw orders are just hilariously bad. I don't know how they could get much worse. And again, like, I just always have to fight that boss, apparently. I somehow, with like, you know, a million Lodestone Totems in my deck with 3 Ascend cards, still just only have 2 fucking Lodestone Totems. I don't fucking know. Just move you up. This should not be this hard. And again, it's just like, I cannot draw a fucking Lodestone Totem with this. And then I draw 2 deadweights when the guy meets me. It's just like, what the hell is going on? I don't understand this. I draw 2 deadweights. Nearly die there. Well, we get through it, but like, gosh. Pretty annoyed, to say the least. So stupid. I mean, with that deck only having 2 Lodestone Totems there. Well, at least that just goes to show it's pretty robust. It's pretty robust. If it can survive the, like, fraction of a percent bullcrap that was going on there. Incredible. I will say the artifacts could have been better too, honestly. Holy crap. That is probably some of the worst draw orders I've ever seen. Whatever, it's still a win. Yeah, I mean, I had 4 Lodestone Totems, and for any of the important fights, it basically locked me in at 2. I guess I could have, like, not played Railbeater, but I'm pretty sure I needed Railbeater to get through those. Because it also just, like, wasn't giving me, like, the proper ways to kill those mini bosses. But sure, we get through it. I'll take it. Let's see what Naismith did. Okay. He did the Conduit start. Had a Railbeater with Horned Warrior, which normally I'd be about that, except there was no rage scaling at that point. So I'm not huge on that. There's 2 of them. So you'd be much better off with a Branded Warrior essence here. Much better. But yeah, as this... What the fuck? So he took the first trial and did not take a Lodestone Totem. I'd say that is a gigantic mistake. Maybe if you had some rage in your opener, maybe I can skip a Lodestone Totem there over something like a Railbeater, but no way in hell am I taking that on. I am surprised. How the hell? 11 damage taken? I am surprised as hell that this gets through so that would have been, yeah, it's first defense, so it's 18 damage guy with 10 armor, and they took Conduit. I'll be honest, I'm surprised as hell that this gets through with 11 damage. They had to really draw the crit builders at the right time there, because yeah, I doubt a light gift does much there. that's that's actually like crazy to me that this doesn't just die and or go down to like no health. But yeah, because I mean I don't think Light's Gift helps you that much. Um, it doesn't surprise me that this dies. It's just like there's no scaling. There's a single inflame for scaling, and you got like full conduit Tethys with no incant synergy. And I'm also surprised that this gets through Talos. I think how close we were to dying. I'm impressed. Honestly, I'm impressed that he can get through all this. And he took the Heaven Seal trial. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that that took a bunch of damage. What does surprise me is like he's just defying death here through things that I would expect this thing to die with. He does have the Inferno. So there's that event with Hope for Peace. That would have been pretty good. Could have had zero cost Infernos that they consume, but that's fine. At least they're not permanently purging. And they did. I mean, honestly, you could still probably get through this. It dies to the boss, so no surprise there. There's just I'm surprised it does 96 damage even. Again, there's just like no scaling, and that thing would tear through you at 80 shards and no real answer to it. Yeah, I'm actually, even though I think a lot of mistakes were made to end up here, I'm very impressed that it did what it did anyway, right? Because I think eventually you can get through this seed by just like you could do like consume, remove, petrified skull, hellvent that a few times. I still don't know what your relentless answer is though. There's really no relentless answer here. That would be something I'd be worried about. But yeah, very obviously a completely different run than we had. I'm tempted to call this one cursed just simply because of the draw orders. Like this setup really should not struggle. I have freaking 3 Ascend cards. They're low cost. I mean, they're 0 cost pretty much. I got Lodestone totems with like a really good essence. I have a rail beater. Like I have Ice Empires. One with even having Pierce. Right, almost all the deck costs 0. Like 10 waves from Sunday. The draw orders just irked me, but whatever. I will say this was 15 shards wasted, probably. That's one thing I could definitely improve, because, I don't know, when I made it, though, I didn't know if we're getting Conduit or not. But, yeah, we get through it. We get through it. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.